Alright, welcome back to AI, the Somnium Files. Yesterday, well, we saw a dead body. What else? We got to learn, get to know some characters that may or may not be important later on in the game. I don't know. And what else? We kind of got some backstory on our protagonist, but most of it was hinted at instead of actually being told or shown. So we haven't gone far yet. So maybe we'll learn more today? I don't know. There is always the possibility. I just learned that I do not like that idol, Tessa. What's her idol name? I don't know. Tessa wasn't her real name either. It was just the name he went by, I guess. But oh well. We shall see what awaits us today. Let's hop right in. Boop. Come on. Boop. Give me the game. That happened yesterday. Come on. It worked yesterday. Why aren't you working today? Yo. Why do you hate me so? Yeah. No. Why? Today nothing wants to work the way I want it to. Why? Why aren't you showing up? Ah, thank you. Yeah, let's go by the save I made myself. Because reason successfully loaded data. Ah, so we get a short recap of sorts. Interesting. To me, what do you have to tell me? May I ask how old you are? What is... How is that relevant? Oh, well. Okay. That's... Where do you work? Okay. Sorry. Well... So, Iris, shouldn't you know her as well? Mm-hmm. What? What flowers? What are you talking about? Iris was hinting about the flowers blooming behind her. What flowers? These ones? Iris looking this way? Okay, are we talking about these ones? Oh. Okay. About them flowers. Okay. That's all? Again? Oh, did I miss getting more information out of her? Oh, I forgot to turn on the volume for you guys. I am sorry. I'm so sorry. Oops. Oops. Now you have sound as well.
Locked up on me.
Ah, I see.
Okay. Paris. Okay. Move this to the side. Look at her again. How long have you been living here?
Since I was born. And Mom was living here before that.
Okay.
I grew up in this house. I've made a lot of memories here. I've thought about moving before, but I just couldn't bring myself to leave this place.
Why were you considering moving?
Well, because there was... well, I don't know.
Huh?
Okay. Paris, you want to tell me more?
Yeah, thanks to you. I feel as tough as a lion. Rawr!
Sure.
How am I supposed to react to that?
Roll back?
Don't think about it. You'll only hurt yourself.
Just roll back. Okay, can I talk to Hitomi some more? Okay, I guess goodbye it is.
Well, I think it's time for me to be heading home.
Should have interacted with the flowers some more. I stood and headed for the door. Paris and Hitomi stood politely.
Mr. Date, we'll see each other again, right?
No,
You sure you want that? I'm a cop after all.
I don't
If you ever
want
see
it.
me again, it probably won't be under the best of circumstances.
Oh,
But because you're Mizuki's friend, yeah, we might see each other again. She is kind of like my roommate after all.
what?
Anyway, be seeing you. Excuse me. Well, I should head home.
All right. Take care, Date.
Didn't he wear a blue shirt with blue gloves last time? Am I completely off? Am I misremembering? What, I was so shocked.
Date, let's go over the facts of the case.
Sure.
Good idea.
Okay, so I have to look at myself, play a game, allow me to introduce myself. Focus, you've got this.
Don't push yourself, Date. No, I'm fine, Date.
You do not appear to be fine.
Play a game?
Hey, me. Want to play a game? Sure, let's play I Spy. I spy something round. I eyeball. Correct. I win.
I will terminate you.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Kaname Date. Nice to meet you. What? Date? I have the same name. What a coincidence.
Perhaps he's had too much medication.
Nope. But where you at, Iva? Me, myself, and I is all I can interact with. Oh, there you are. Okay, let's see the timeline.
Iba, can you give me a timeline of the events of the crime?
At once.
Okay, Friday,
I wonder
yesterday.
who sent that Nile message to Mizuki.
Probably the culprit themselves.
But Mizuki wouldn't obey the instructions of a complete stranger.
Then Mizuki knew the sender.
That's what I'm thinking.
Or the suspect used her friend's phone.
Second, I was like, why is that a German word, Tod? For Shoko's Tod? It would make sense. Structurally, grammatically, Tod meaning death. So it's perfect for this. But TOD, I know it's time of death. But it was like, why is that Tod? Why is there this random German word in there? But then I realized, yeah, time of death. Okay, Mizuki received no message, no time. Unknown sender request to come to the park. At approximately 8:10 p.m., Mizuki calls Ota, asks him to accompany her to Bloom Park. Approximately 9 p.m., Mizuki and Ota discover Shoko's corpse. Ota leaves Mizuki, flees crime scene approximately 9:05. Ota reports crime via payphone. Approximately 9:30, first responders arrive on scene, discover Shoko's corpse. Approximately 10:50 p.m. Dante arrives at the scene.
Iba, can you hack into the phone and find out who sent the Nile message?
Nile's security protocols are intricate. It will take time to decipher.
Okay, about Shoko's corpse?
The estimated time of death is yesterday, Friday, around 5 p.m. The cause of death is blood loss from multiple stab wounds to the torso. The weapon used to commit the murder is almost certainly the ice pick Mizuki was holding when we discovered her. There were no fingerprints, hair, or other clues left behind by the culprit.
But wouldn't the blood be dry by the point? So it should be browner. Should have a brownish hue instead of that reddish one. But okay. About the blood stain?
When we arrived on the scene, there was no blood on the horse the body was mounted upon.
Which means the merry-go-round wasn't the murder scene. Shoko was killed somewhere else and then brought there to be displayed. That means Mizuki couldn't have done it. She's 12. She can't move a body or drive a car.
Were you considering her a suspect?
No.
That's part of the job. If there's even the slightest possibility.
I'm sorry, but
Then this is good news. It means the likelihood of Mizuki being the killer is almost zero.
I knew that from the start. She would never put her hands on her own mother. She doesn't have what it takes to commit murder.
You just said that it's part of your job to doubt people, but now you're saying, yeah, no, I didn't even consider it. But you yourself were like, yeah, all right. She's definitely not a suspect now. Okay, do you have anything else about Shoko?
The corpse was found tied up on one of the horses of the merry-go-round. This makes it clear that the killer had no intention of hiding their crime. Rather, it appears as though it was displayed deliberately.
Our perp wants the limelight.
Or is attempting to send some kind of message.
Okay, do we have more?
The corpse was found with her left eye removed. That eyeball has yet to be found. According to Iris's testimony, When Ota first discovered the body, the ice pick was still lodged in the left eye socket.
So why did Mizuki have the ice pick? Could she have taken the eye?
Okay.
Perhaps she was playing hide and seek.
Hide and seek?
It was not a serious suggestion. I was merely joking, as you call it. Yes, as a matter of fact. I checked the surveillance cameras around Bloom Park again, and I noticed something strange.
You did?
Something strange?
There were no cars. Yesterday, in the parking lot and the streets in the vicinity, there was not a single vehicle.
Are you sure?
I am.
Then, how did the suspect move the corpse?
I have no idea.
Maybe the crime scene was nearby? Huh? Ever consider that a possibility? No? Guess not.
Welcome back. I brought her here after her examination was over.
Mizuki!
Mizuki. Has she said anything?
No, still can't talk.
Was it okay for you to bring her here?
I got permission from the hospital. Apparently, the hospital director has been poking a few of the nurses. So I asked him about that, and all of a sudden he seemed very open to the idea.
That's not permission, it's blackmail.
Same thing. You know what you need to do now, right? Sync with her.
Ooh, what's that? Do we have to do something similar to our dreams? Okay, let me talk to this guy first. Future.
Her vitals are stable. Her EEG is also stable. I think we can proceed.
Okay, and about Aiba?
Hey, Pewter. About Aiba. Could you do something about her personality?
Do something about it?
It wouldn't kill her to be more modest. Maybe a little more ladylike?
If you dare reprogram me, I will self-destruct in your eye socket.
Ouch.
Huh. So you were listening, huh? She's only 12. You sure this is okay?
The machine is safe. I can guarantee that. You have nothing to worry about.
Sure. That's what they all say. Did you get Ranger's permission?
Renju Okiura is Mizuki's legal guardian. Did you get permission from him?
I couldn't get in touch with him.
So
What?
you
I
just
thought he was being questioned by a local unit.
His questioning ended around noon. He hasn't been heard from since.
Why would he...
I don't know.
okay.
If we don't do it now, then when? This is exactly the kind of situation Abyss was founded for. Besides, if you dive into Mizuki's subconscious, you may be able to help her. Her aphonia is psychogenic. Physically, she's fine. Her injuries are mental. Which is understandable after seeing her mother like that.
Yes.
You may be able to heal her, Date. You just have to sync with her. You're the only one who can.
What?
You're asking me that now? I'm asking you to sync with Mizuki because we have no progress. Maybe Mizuki saw something at the scene. Maybe she went inside that merry-go-round to hide.
Alright.
But she isn't answering any questions. The only way to find out is to dive into her subconscious mind. Don't you agree?
Sure. There's an enormous machine beyond the window. This machine is known as the sync machine. So, How? There's nothing on the monitor. Strange strings of characters and figures scroll across the monitor. Okay. Just a check. Okay, what else? Mizuki. I'll try talking to her. She can't hear me from here. Yeah, well, how am I... Oh, okay. The door to the sink room. Game, what do you want from me? Look.
Searching. Classic. Alternative. Progressive.
That's rock.
I open it. It's completely packed with books. Oh, they're all homoerotic BL manga and gay romance novels. Interesting, Pewter. Interesting, so what? Long table.
Interesting. This kind of furniture is often used for pile drivers in professional wrestling.
Now where on earth did you learn that?
The interwebs. I would presume. Okay. What am I supposed to do? Talk to Pewter again? That's Pewter. His real name is Amanoma, but he goes by Pewter. 36 years old. He's a member of Abyss, like me. He's a genius engineer that designed the sync system and other machines. He also invented Iba. He's her caretaker in a way. Are you ready?
We are ready to begin.
Date, go to the sync room.
Got it.
Ah, now we're moving.
Agent Date, Mizuki is reacting.
Oh,
Her heart rate is rising and her brainwaves are showing signs of disturbance. She may be getting nervous about the procedure.
Date, try to calm her down.
How do I do that?
It's true that she can't speak to you, but she can hear you. Try talking with her.
Sure thing, boss.
alright, Mizuki. So here's what's going to happen.
I'm gonna be inside your head. I'll be looking for clues about the culprit.
Not only that, we will also attempt to discover the cause of Mizuki's muteness and rectify it. With her aphonia cured, we can ask her further questions directly.
I know it looks scary, but trust me, there's nothing to be afraid of. There's no pain, no side effects. When this is all over, you'll go back to your regular life like this never happened.
You sure about that?
Sinking is what we call diving into someone's subconscious mind. You sink deep down into their psyches, and you synchronize with their true selves. People like me are called sinkers. Sinkers enter the subject's subconscious, which is a dreamlike state we call somnium. It's Latin for dream. There are 6 sinkers at Abyss. I'm one of them.
And about the Abyss.
Mizuki, I've never told you this, but I'm not an ordinary policeman. I belong to a special investigation unit called Abyss. Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. We explore the human mind with state-of-the-art technology and research. There are a billion kinds of suspects and persons of interest out there. People that lie, people that don't say anything. People that have head injuries, or some that have deep mental wounds that keep them from talking. So, how do we get clues from these people? We have to get inside their heads. The truth is in their minds. Our job is to find it. Hey, Mizuki. When this is all over, what should I say?
When this is all over, let's go get some sushi, let's go get some ramen. Let's go get some of that stew you like. Let's go get some unagi. Am I supposed to know her favorite food? Mizuki likes tonkotsu ramen, stew, unagi, metal pipes, and iris. Well, we could go for stew, ramen, or unagi, I guess. It's that holds chopsticks. Roast. Okay. So sushi's a no-go. How dare you, Mizuki? Mizuki. Wow, I'm starting to talk like the English voice actors. Mizuki. Let's go get some of that stew you like.
Hey, remember when we went last time? You were laughing about how it looked like throw up? But it tasted so good. You were devouring it. You kept saying it looked awful, but you loved it.
Do you not have a more heartwarming story, or...
I'm sorry, I'm really bad at this.
Date, her heart rate is steadying. EEG is stable.
See?
Date, get into position. Let's begin.
Oh, and Special Agent, I forgot to mention one thing. I added a new feature to the sync system.
A new feature?
You'll learn more when you're synced. It's very useful.
Tell me
Sure,
more?
got it.
No? Too much to ask, I guess? That looks kind of creepy.
Date, you ready?
Sure.
Okay, ready anytime.
Remember, Date, you have only 6 minutes in the Somnium world. Any longer, and your consciousness will be absorbed by the subjects.
Yeah, I know. I'll find a lead and get out in under 6 minutes.
We're counting on you.
Well then, let's begin.
Okay. Why 6 minutes though? Oh, that's the amount of time it takes for the brain to begin to die, right? That's why if CPR does not get you back in 6 minutes, there's a high chance of brain damage.
What was that?
Nothing. I was merely trying to enter the scene like a cybernetic assassin from the future.
Look, if
Sure.
you're trying to do that, you'd have to do it naked. Is this Bloom Park? Lightning in a birdcage. Maybe this is representative of Mizuki's state of mind.
The fact that Shoko was killed here must weigh heavily on Mizuki's heart.
Mizuki should be inside that column.
To get the information we need, we will have to deal with the lightning and the cage and get to Mizuki.
Move fast, or time is going to run out.
Unnecessary. Look around.
Look around?
This is the new feature of sync that Pewter mentioned.
You can stop time?
Only when standing still. Time is moving incredibly slowly. Currently, you and I are transmitting information at high speed, so it only appears as though time has stopped. Are you familiar with the concept of time dilation?
It has to do with relativity, right? Two people can experience time differently depending on space-time.
This is similar to that. The flow of time in Somnium is different than the real world.
This could be useful. You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes, right? But with this, you could take your time and explore.
Let's get started.
Interesting.
Somnium scan. Activate!
Interesting. So as soon as I move, the time goes on. Okay, 2 mental locks. 3. Oh, she's back in the in Mizuki's heart. Mizuki's mute. By healing her mental wounds, you may be able to get important information. Okay.
To reach Mizuki, something must be done about the lightning that keeps striking the birdcage.
Lightning's supposed to strike at the highest point.
An ice pick piercing Shoko's photograph.
Aiba, the speaker over there. It's shaking.
I see. It must be connected to the ice pick.
What do we do here?
Healing Mizuki should be your top priority.
I know.
Okay, time limit. There's a 6-minute time limit in Somnia. Time is expended whenever Aiba is moving or performing an action. Pay attention to the remaining time left in the upper right of the screen. Unlock all mental locks within 360 seconds. Time limit. Okay.
An ice pick stabbed into Shoko's photograph.
Pull out. It costs more.
Right. No one would want to see their mother like this. It keeps going. What is this?
Something happened over there.
I take it. That was easy. Redirect the lightning with the lightning rod.
The pillar became a lightning rod.
It looks like we can get to the birdcage now.
Our next step must be to remove it.
But how?
Date, we got a timing.
A timey?
Time induction matter in encephalon. You can think of it as an item that affects the flow of time. Using this, you can slow down or speed up time in Somnium.
Is this another function Pewter added?
Correct.
Sounds like a dream.
Well, it is a dream. And because it is a dream, extraordinary things such as this are possible.
Got it. Guess I'll try to use them when I can.
Okay, timies are items that affect time. You will sometimes obtain them when you perform an action. Timies only affect the time taken to perform an action. You are only able to hold 3 timies. Picking up timey when you already hold 3 will replace 1. Timies are expended after 1 use, but use them as often as you can. Okay, remove the bird cage, blow the bird cage away. A or B, what? Oh, so there are 2 possibilities? How to do it? What? Why is time moving?
An enormous bird cage.
Slip through, lift. What? Am I even able to lift it?
Understood.
Come on, it's a dream. You have to believe it.
I knew it wouldn't work.
Sorry. Okay, what do we have?
This appears to be the microphone for the speaker.
Threaten, shout. 1-4.
Stop it! Stop it already!
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
Okay. I need to... Can I go inside?
The control room of the merry-go-round lifted out of the ground. What is your plan once I am inside?
It is a control room. Maybe we can do something in there.
I do not think it will be that easy.
Just try Didn't expect to see this inside.
Me neither.
I do not see an exit either.
But there's something suspicious here.
I see 2 bird cages.
Looks like there's something inside them. Take a look.
Okay, so we have balloons and we have... what is that?
A bird cage. There are ripped pieces of paper inside.
Peek inside, tackle lip.
Let's see.
What is it?
It looks like a picture of something.
Picture?
Okay, let me
A
try.
bird cage. There are ripped pieces.
Use? On... oh no. Time to 30. Ah, okay. Lift.
All right, leave it to me. It is heavier than it looks.
Okay.
Nothing happened.
All I did was move the cage.
Retry will allow you to return to the save point just after unlocking a mental lock. Okay, but you only have 3 retries. Going back 1 lock costs 1, going back 2 costs 2, and going back 3 locks will cost 3. You regain your 3 retries by selecting restart from the menu or by failing the sync. This is likely your best option if time is low.
There are torn pieces of paper.
Piece together.
Leave it to me. I enjoy puzzles like this. Done. But...
What?
You were able to get out?
The photo was the key. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. I remember it clearly. One day I came home to find that photo torn up in the trash can. When I asked Mizuki about it, she started to cry. I don't know why she tore up that photo, but whatever her reason, it seems like she regrets it. Since we repaired the photo into Somnium, the birdcage.
Mizuki must be having a hard time.
But the cage is gone. We can get to Mizuki now.
Do you not see the horses spinning at hurricane speeds?
You can do it if you try a little.
No, you can't.
Alright, fine. We have to stop the spinning.
Select the map icon will bring up a map of the current Somnium world. Okay. If you are lost or want to save time, try checking the map.
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
Okay, we have a microphone. And bring up the map. Panda ride parasol. Can I go there? Panda ride.
The panda head is spinning.
Stop.
Why?
Maybe it's like the speaker before.
I see. These were also linked.
That's right.
Mizuki!
Let's go to her.
Got it.
You're in a 60-second limit, so if you choose the correct answer as your final action, you can actually exceed the 60-second time limit. Okay. Even if it seems like you don't have a lot of time left, don't give up. You might be able to do it. Future's sleep talking. More than 1 second. When you clear, you get it. Right? No, but anything but that. Where's the entrance?
You have 3 minutes, Date.
And I have Mizuki.
It's Mizuki!
Ooh. Half the time, third the time. Hacker.
Mizuki.
Everything else wouldn't have made any sense, I'm sorry, but it's a 12-year-old suffering from the death of her own mother. Okay, so that's the perpetrator? Awaken, hug Mizuki. Yay! Mizuki A required. Mother blood and whatever. Day 2, Saturday.
Are you okay?
Date.
Why does she have the more likable voice
Looks like she can talk again.
in comparison to the idol? After she had calmed down, I asked her a few questions. I asked her about last night, about the Nile message, about Ota, and about Shoko. I know that after Ota ran off, something must have happened to make Mizuki want to hide. Sure, do you have something to say? How does Aiba appear in Somnium?
Aiba is linked to your brain with an artificial nerve. To put it more simply, Aiba is a part of your brain. During syncing, your consciousness is sent into the subject's somnium. Part of Aiba's self is also synced, but only a part. Not all of Aiba's functions are transferred into Somnium.
So that's why Somnium Aiba is so dumb.
Don't call me dumb.
About the figure I saw?
Oh, that. I saw it too.
Who or what do you think it was?
Most likely someone Mizuki saw in person projected into her subconscious. Dreams can only be constructed from images and experiences the subject was present for. Mizuki's somnium couldn't have contained that figure if she didn't see it in person. Of course, not everything we see in our dreams looks exactly the same as it did in the real world. You saw some strange things in Somnium earlier, didn't you, Date? That event you experienced is obviously not as it happened in reality. Dreams are a collage of many memories, intertwining and blending with each other. Your skills as a sinker allow you to untangle those dreams and solve mysteries no one else can.
Okay. About Iva's appearance?
Hey, Pewter. When we were in Somnium earlier, Iva was in human form. She's never looked like that before.
That was Iva's idea.
What?
I thought you would be more pleased. I designed it to your taste.
What part of that was my taste?
I know everything inside your mind. You don't have to hide it.
Pewter, Iva's broken. She's talking crazy.
I am not broken.
Perhaps Iva admires the human form.
It's not that. It was just a little something. I
Yeah.
consider Kaname Date to be my host. I owe him gratitude.
Okay.
I simply thought that appearance would make him happy.
Sure, sure.
Why would that make me happy?
About Somnium?
In a normal dream, the person experiencing the dream cannot remove themselves from it. Dreams are first-person experiences. However, the circumstances are slightly different during a sync. The sinker dives into the subject's mind and experiences their subconscious thoughts. But this dream is experienced as an observer, as though you were watching a play. The subject is the author, director, and actor. The sinker is merely the audience.
Who do you think the suspect is?
Pewter, who do you think the culprit is?
Well, let's see. Perhaps it was you, Special Agent Date.
Oh, definitely.
I'm kidding.
It was definitely me. What? What are you talking about? Boss, thoughts?
How would I know? We still don't have enough information. Continue your investigation, Special Agent. Yeah, I'm glad she's talking again. You healed the wounds in her heart by syncing with her. Well, you meaning you and Iva.
The boss has extraordinary perception. I deserve much of the credit for helping Mizuki recover her voice.
All you did was follow my instructions.
Date, Mizuki needs you. Protect her.
I shall. What I saw in Somnium?
No need to report specifics. We saw it all from here in the control room. What the sinker sees in Somnium is projected here, remember? We've got it all recorded.
Okay.
Isn't it incredible? I invented it.
Anyway, we know about the figure you saw. I wonder who that could be.
Do you have any questions?
Right, there was something. Hey, Mizuki. When we found you, you were holding the ice pick, right? Can you tell us why?
When I got there, the ice pick was... It was
Sorry.
stuck in my mom's eye. I couldn't think straight. The only thing I could think was... I had to get it out.
So, you panicked and pulled it out.
Yeah,
And you held on to it when you hid in the column.
yeah.
You know, just from the age, it would make more sense to give her the voice of the idol and her voice to the idol. But, sure. Yeah.
I'm fine now. But I didn't forget your promise.
Promise?
Stu. You said you'd take me.
So you heard that, huh?
Aphonia only affects speech. Her hearing should still be intact.
Sure, Mizuki. When we're all done here.
Okay. So, how are you doing in general?
I told you I'm fine.
Okay.
So annoying.
Sorry.
I annoyed you already, huh?
The pressure is annoying.
What pressure?
Force over area measured in pascals, dummy.
I see she is back to her usual self. Her attitude is within normal parameters.
I think I liked her better when she was silent.
Oh, Dante. So, who sent you the null message?
I can't tell you,
Why not?
because I don't want to.
That's not a reason. You were at the scene of the crime because of that Nile message. Whoever sent it to you is a prime suspect.
I don't think she is going to answer. When she is in a mood, it's impossible to get her to talk. That's the kind of girl she is.
Sometimes I think you know her better than I do.
How long do you think I've been observing her?
It's been 4 years now.
Correct. I know things that even you do not know.
Like? Actually, never mind. Some things I'm better off not knowing.
True.
By the way, we already looked into Mizuki's cell phone. Unfortunately, the contents were wiped.
I'm tracing the sender of the Nile message through other means, but it's taking me some time.
Alright. About that figure I saw?
Say, Mizuki, who was that figure I saw?
What?
In Somnium, in your dream, I saw a silhouette.
Date, Mizuki would not understand the question. She does not experience somnium as you do. You are witnessing a dream inside her brain.
Okay.
Never mind. Did you see anyone at the merry-go-round the night you found Shoko?
I did. I saw someone in the corner past the merry-go-round.
Who did you see?
I don't know. It was dark and raining. They looked scary, so I hid inside the merry-go-round. The door was open a little bit, so I snuck in.
I was just about to say, how did you know that it opens? Mizuki is lying in the chair. She seems to be doing okay, but I wouldn't call that lying in a chair. It's sitting, but sure. She's got that gloomy look in her eyes. I sympathize with her. Last night, she saw her mother. Well, she saw what no kid should ever have to see. It will take a while for her to get back to normal. That is true. Okay. More questions? Any more questions?
Okay, just one more question. This is very important. When you pulled out the ice pick, was Shoko's eye still there?
I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
The eye socket was empty.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mizuki.
That was very helpful.
Boss shines in moments like this. She doesn't hesitate to ask anything.
Now we know that Mizuki did not remove the victim's eye.
When we got to the scene, it was definitely missing.
And it has not yet been recovered. We can therefore conclude it has been removed from the scene.
Alright, what more? Summarize.
Anyway, I get the story. Mizuki witnessed a suspicious person at the scene, but she didn't get a good look at them.
Maybe there's something at the scene we missed. Date, could you return to the scene of the crime? There might be more to Bloom Park than we first thought.
Sure. That's what I'm here for, right? return to the scene, I brought Mizuki with me. But why? I saw a suspicious figure in Somnium, but I couldn't be sure of its exact location. I brought Mizuki along to help pin it down.
Somewhere around here, right?
Yep.
Past the bushes. In the past, there would have been a nice paved path here. It's covered in brush and weeds now, but I can still make out the trail heading back. The figure went this way. So can I use... what? Path through the bushes leads away from here. Yes, so... Cityscape. Kawasaki District buildings in the distance. Yeah, okay. Past the bushes. What else? Okay, should I talk to Mizuki? Are you cold?
What do you care? You never cared about me ever. And I liked it that way. I don't want you getting close to me. You think I like you now because I hugged you after the sink? Did you think, aw, how sweet, she likes me? Don't get it twisted. I only hugged you because you were standing right in front of me. Could have been anything. Could have been a pole or a cactus. In fact, I wish it were a cactus. So stop worrying about me, okay?
So she says.
Do you remember anything?
Yeah, I do.
What do you remember?
I went to this amusement park when I was little. I was 4. I remember it so clearly. This is where I saw my mom and dad smile. I had so many happy memories here. The only happy memories I really have are from here. Memories of my family are so bright and colorful. But now, this is where Mom...
What's wrong?
Nothing. Just wondering where this goes.
Okay, tell me more. Mizuki is looking behind the bush. I guess I should check it out. Oh, I wanted to talk about the figure.
Aiba, what's past here?
This leads to the subway.
The subway?
It has of course closed down. It is no longer in service. This is due to the explosion at the chemical plant that occurred years ago. The surrounding district of Kawasaki was contaminated and declared off limits. Bloom Park closed for the same reason, as did all commerce and industry in Kawasaki. This means the railroads and public transportation to and from this area were shut down as well.
Okay. I should check it out. Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Subway.
Hey, Eric, yeah?
Aiba, does the entire track run underground?
No. The track leading northward from Bloom Park eventually rises to ground level.
At a railroad crossing?
Correct.
Then the tracks must cross a surface street at some point.
Correct.
Got you your personal command now. A railroad crossing. Railroad crossing?
Aiba, do me a favor. Can you see if any cars were driving on that surface street last night?
Searching.
Hey, you've been quiet for a long time. Are you okay?
I'm doing alright, thank you.
I've got something.
How are
I
you?
picked up a single vehicle traversing that street last night. A black SUV. I ran the plate through the vehicle registration database to find the owner.
Who was it?
Shoko Nadami's ex-husband and Mizuki's father. Renju Okiura.
Ooh. So that's why we couldn't find him the entire time.
So let me get this straight. You think that Daddy drove his car on the tracks through the tunnel, stopped at the closed down station and carried Mom's body to the park?
I can't prove it was Renju. There's a chance someone else was driving the car.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, in any case, I know that the suspect must have used the subway tracks. That explains why there were no cars parked near the scene. Using that subway station, you could take the body right to the merry-go-round without being caught on camera.
Daddy didn't do it.
I am not so certain.
Either way, I have to talk to Renju. And you can help me find him.
Come on, Nightboy. Thank you. I added some commands, not a lot, but some. I was like, why not? I had nothing else to do. About this is bigger.
Hey Mizuki, tell me again. That person you saw at the merry-go-round.
No, it wasn't Daddy. I know it wasn't.
You're sure?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, okay. You look like you want to say something.
I don't want to say anything. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to anyone who thinks my daddy is a killer.
Look, I don't want to believe it either. I've known him for more than 5 years now. He's like family to me.
I would never want Mizuki to see that. No, of course not. Anyway, Renju just isn't the kind of guy who would commit a crime like that. True. Well, no, I don't know. I don't know that guy. The dog goes? Either dog goes or dog go. About the now message?
Mizuki, Renju sent you that now message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. I got some help from them.
Bad personality.
It was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does it sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
He already
So you kept
is.
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me? I had to go.
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district. There
If
are
you
a
have
number
any
of
other
homeless individuals
ideas
in
for
high-crime
commands to tell.
Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
Okay, about the null message again.
But it couldn't be him.
Why
You
not?
sure?
Daddy couldn't have sent the message. Someone
Ah.
else must have used his phone. And his car. Daddy wasn't driving the car either. Somebody else did it.
How do you know?
The killer did it, not Daddy.
The only evidence we have so far leads to one conclusion. The cell phone and the car were both operated by Renju Okiura.
Yeah. When was the last time you saw your dad?
I think about a week ago. When I went to hang out at Lemniscape.
Did you notice anything different about him?
Nothing really. He was the same as usual.
And he didn't come to see you in the hospital, did he?
No.
Not even for his own daughter.
That is very unusual.
Is it?
I don't remember. It was a while ago. What about you?
What about me?
You tried calling him.
I did. I called earlier, and I tried a few times last night.
And he didn't pick up?
No.
Well, oh, phone is ringing.
Date, incoming call from the boss.
What's that?
Connected.
Hey, I just got the report from Iva. Renju is a suspect?
He's definitely suspicious.
I agree. I think he's our #1 suspect. He's been acting strange since last night. He didn't come see Mizuki in the hospital, won't pick up his phone, and he vanishes after questioning. He doesn't have an alibi for the time of the murder either.
He doesn't?
No, not one we can corroborate.
So why did you release him?
So Renju was questioned at a local station?
That's right.
Then why didn't you keep him there?
Protocol. Nothing we could do. He wasn't a suspect then, and we had nothing to charge him with. We couldn't hold him.
Okay. About Renju's questioning?
He didn't give us any new information. He didn't have much to say at all, really.
Any ideas what he is?
No, I told you he vanished. Where are you headed?
Renju's house.
Don't bother. I had local cops search the place. They didn't find anything.
Where could he be?
Yeah, the background music is quite loud. Well, it is okay, but compared to her phone call voice, it's a bit louder, I guess. But it reminds me of...
Estimated to be about 5 p.m. yesterday. Renju claims that he was at home alone at the time. But that means no one can back up his story.
The music reminds me of Persona 5. I can see boss through my left eye. Iva is streaming the image in real time. I don't have a cell phone. Never cared for them. But Iva can connect to any network in range. That's how I'm able to communicate with HQ. To Mizuki, I look like I'm talking to a Bluetooth. She doesn't see what I see. So... are we just gonna hang up? Hang up the phone, sure.
Alright, boss. Let me know if you find something.
You too. Keep me in the loop.
Where the hell did Renju go?
And the piano.
Sun poke?
What?
Sun poke. Or something.
Oh, Sunfish Pocket. Renju was telling me about that place. It's a maid cafe that he runs.
I found it.
What doesn't he run?
6.2 miles north-northeast. In Akihabara.
Of course in Akihabara. Where else? Ooh, now I can see if I can read any. You actually translated most of it. Ben. What? Yeah, Bancon. I seriously need to learn some more. Kanji. And...
Can't be.
he's dead? He killed himself? Wow. Wow! No. She's seeing her other parent, dad as well. Talk about traumatic. Her mother was killed the day before, now her father is killed. But why would he take her with him? I don't get it.
Renju.
If he's thought to be the killer, or a killer is on the loose, period, why would you take the child of the person that was killed prior and who is the child of the suspect to the suspect? Who's now dead, so I guess the sus is off, but yo, you definitely do not do well with children.
You look awful. Have you been sleeping any?
My best friend was murdered, boss. I don't have it in me to sleep right now.
Fishing flag. That's definitely important. A flag with a big catch on it. Okay. Tanuki. It has both eyes, meaning somebody made a wish, right? It's a Tanuki statue. Police officer mannequin. Police officer mannequin. Okay. She's not here. Okay. Did we leave her at home for once? Alone. Now that both her parents are dead. Are you kidding me? Now's the time that you stay with her. Or get her psychological help. Any thoughts on the culprit?
Renju had his left eyeball removed.
Again.
Right. Shoko too.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer.
Or
You're missing
Aiba
your
is.
left eye, so you steal them from others.
They
I'm kidding. Only a joke.
I'm too tired for your jokes right now, Pewter.
really suck.
Actually, you lost your eye 6 years ago, correct?
Yes, but I don't remember anything from back then. I lost my eye and my memories.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket a year later. We have been together for more than 5 years.
Ooh. Okay. You seem troubled.
2 murders, one right after the other. How could I not be?
Guess? Why are you here?
Am I not allowed to be here?
Nope.
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I was here first. I
Nope.
was just talking to the boss about Renju's murder.
Sure. Okay, boss. What happened to Mizuki?
She's sleeping at the hospital. They're going to give her counseling after she wakes up.
I see.
Her mother and her father. I hope she'll be okay.
How do you expect her to be okay? She witnessed both murders, not firsthand, but at least she saw the bodies of both of them right after the other. One is already quite a lot to take in, especially as a 12-year-old who is not, well, fully mentally developed. She will never be the same again.
Of course not. I've still got a mountain of work piled up, answering to the higher-ups, the press. I'm just taking a little breather.
Breather.
You were the
Okay.
first on the scene, so you know this better than anyone, but Renju was murdered.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
No way this was a suicide. And the fact that his left eye was removed tells me that this was the same killer as Shoko.
The serial killer.
The new Cyclops killer.
What?
That's the nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
New.
Yes, several years ago.
Pewter.
Why
There is no point in
aren't you
hiding it from him.
telling
He
me?
would find out on his own eventually.
Yes.
It's all over the news. These murders have gone viral, so to speak. The killings from 6 years ago have continued. The Cyclops killer is back.
6 years ago. Is that what you were talking about, boss?
Fine. I suppose you deserve to know.
Finally, thank you. Too kind. About the incident 6 years ago, tell me.
We have a name for it down at HQ. The original Cyclops serial killings.
Yeah.
To distinguish it from this new one.
My guess is, before she continues, he was a victim since he's missing an eye. And he wasn't killed, but he received some brain damage. That's why he couldn't remember. Or can't remember anything past 6 years ago. Or it doesn't even have to be brain damage, but well, a psychological block, a mental block that is keeping that information from him because it would be too much for him to take in, or at least his brain thinks so. It's a normal human reaction to block something off in that way. So that is my guess. We shall see.
It was 6 years ago in October. 4 bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
But the decomposition of the corpses were all at different stages.
Mm-hmm,
They were each killed sometime during May to September of that year.
But they did have 2 things in common.
They're
They
all
were all young
female.
And
Each corpse was missing their right eyeball, pulled out posthumously.
Okay, so it's not the same guy? Definitely not, since he's taking the right eye and it's postmortem? Although he said posthumously? What? Posthumously? Isn't it postmortem? Wait, give me that. Yeah. Mostly. Okay, apparently it also means posthumously. After the death of a person. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Cyclops?
a few days after the corpses were discovered, the killer sent a statement to the press.
Yes? Oh.
I killed them, and they are now my dear companions. Something like that.
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops. Hence the name, the Cyclops Killer.
Huh.
The Cyclops is a mythological race of one-eyed giants.
I
According to
don't
Greek myth,
need that
they are
information.
The children of Uranus, god of the sky, and Gaia, goddess of earth.
Huh. This game really likes to give you information about gods of different religions. Egypt. Now, Uranus. No, that's Roman, right? Oh no, she's talking about Greek myths. Roman, right? Oh no, she's talking about Greek mythology, so Greek. Well, mythology in this case. Oh yeah, but isn't that the name for the Roman ones? They're basically the same, so it doesn't matter.
Cyclops were known for their outstanding strength and smithing ability.
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake? It was the real killer?
Yes, it had to be.
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed was sent along with the letter.
Okay. No. But
No,
why
in
aren't
6
you
years, we
so
never got a single
sure?
trace.
So maybe Cyclops is responsible for these murders as well.
No, that's impossible.
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed women. Renju
So?
doesn't fit that profile.
So? You already said so during the killing of the first victim, which was a woman. Yes, it was the wrong eye, and there was no letter, but he may have changed his spectrum. I know it's highly unlikely, but maybe after keeping it on the down low, he just couldn't keep it in. And now that he's back, he needs the other eye. Nobody knows. Since you never caught him, How are you so sure? I'm sorry, but it doesn't make sense.
Second, all of the victims had their right eyes removed. But Shoko and Renju...
The left one,
Missing
yes.
their left eye.
The timing of the eye removal is also inconsistent.
Yeah, it's...
The original Cyclops killer removed the eyes after the victims were killed. But Shoko and Renju were both still alive.
But even so, you can't say for sure this isn't our guy. Maybe they're just doing things a little differently now.
Yeah.
Or do you have another reason?
I'm sorry, Date, I can't say anymore.
Why? Why, boss? It doesn't make sense to hide it.
Bullshit, you can't.
It's a national secret.
How can it be a national secret?
Date, please, forget about it. I told you already, you don't need to know anything about that case to investigate this one. The criminal for this case and the case 6 years ago are not the same.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me that he was the killer. And Iba is the one keeping keeping him in check. Holy fuck, it's so hard to talk over today. Since he's apparently under medication. And if he's not, quote unquote, he gets physically violent. Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh, so many theories, no answers.
Iba, bring up all investigation records of the original Cyclops serial killings.
I already had a look through the database while you were talking.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I found no relevant information.
Lies.
I also did not discover anything of note on the internet.
Lies.
Only amateur theories. All lacking credibility and evidence.
Damn it.
That's it. You are believing that? Are you kidding me? You are believing that? Are you that stupid, or are you just acting that way?
That's all we have for now.
All right.
Special Agent Date, we need you to continue your work.
Right. I think I'll head back to where Renju was found. Sunfish Pocket.
Date, you're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep before you continue your investigation?
I'm fine. Let's go, Iba.
Understood.
Okay, Sunfish Pocket it is. He's really driving around like crazy.
Date,
Mizuki?
the vehicle is accelerating 2% slower than usual.
Yeah, I
Did
see
you
the
put
reason
anything in your
why.
trunk?
No?
I see the
about the back
reason
seat?
why.
Back seat. Mizuki!
Hey, watch out! Eyes forward, stupid.
Impossible, but Mizuki climbed up to the front and sat on the passenger seat. But shouldn't Iba tell him that? They are connected over that nerve, so nobody else can hear them unless Iba leaves the eye. So she doesn't have a reason to lie in that case and say, hey, I can't access it, or my access is blocked, or it's too hard right now, I don't know. But she said she didn't find anything, which either means the information was wiped completely, or she's lying, and since he doesn't have any access to the interwebs, he doesn't have a phone, he doesn't seem to have any internet access at home, he wouldn't be able to check it. I'm not even sure if he's able to interact with anything technologically advanced. Okay, what are you doing here?
I ditched the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
They're probably freaking out over there right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking you back.
No, don't! Nothing will change if I stay at the hospital all day. You're going to investigate, right? Take me with you, I can help.
How is a little runt like you gonna be any help?
I'm Renju's daughter.
So?
Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would know.
I don't know.
My daddy was killed. I can't just stay at the hospital.
Fine. But don't say I never did anything for you.
You're going to take me along?
Just promise not to interfere with the investigation.
Got it.
How are you doing?
Well, I can still talk this time. Maybe I'm just getting used to it.
Mizuki's psychological wounds have been healed by the sink.
Aiba, you're assuming a lot, Aiba. Yeah. I'm not sure. Since they're trying to unlock his mental locks, it doesn't make sense for him to be the killer, the original killer, but Future is keeps on hinting at him being a killer, even though he always says it's just a dog. And the boss doesn't want to talk about it, which makes it more suspicious. But then again, it might just be a red herring to keep us from seeing what's actually going on. I don't know. Okay, but seriously, psychological wounds don't heal that quickly just because somebody entered your mind and hugged you in your dream world. I'm sorry, she might be starting to heal now, but she is definitely not healed, and after seeing her dad that way, it is in no way, shape or form possible for her to have no psychological wounds. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, nice weather, isn't it?
If you have nothing to talk about, you don't have to say anything.
Fair enough.
You're an adult, shouldn't you know that already? If you start talking about the weather, it means you have nothing to say.
I have a lot to say, actually.
Rat.
Yeah. How did you get
It
here?
wasn't locked, I just opened the door. I've been here for like 10 minutes. Why don't your doors have auto locks? I know you like old cars, but you gotta lock the doors.
You should be a little more apologetic for someone who just got caught breaking into my car.
Mizuki does raise a valid point. If you are not more serious about security, you should consider replacing the car altogether.
Well, why would anyone steal a car that is out of, well, commission, probably? For some years now? So you want to catch the culprit?
No, it's more like I don't like sitting still and moping all day. I've grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
Odd thing
Sure.
for a preteen to say.
Are you not aware of Mizuki's mental prowess? She is far more developed than her classmates. She is even reading psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
So, but that... Those two things are not connected in any way. She's a girl. meaning her mental and physical development comes prior to most men. That is true. And it might be that her mental age is also more developed, especially after her parents broke up when she was 10. So she had to age and had to be more of an adult. Hurricane came and destroyed the entire town. I guess I have nothing to say. So, yeah. But, you know, and the interests she has says nothing about her mental development. Just because she's reading psychological papers doesn't mean she understands them. It just means, okay, she might be interested in them and reading the abstract. That is what most people do, actually. And holy... Am I too sassy? I'm sorry. But... sorry. But seriously, if you're talking about psychology with a psychology major, you're gonna get some back talking here.
Sounds pretentious to me.
About Renju?
Hey, about Renju. Do you have anything to tell me? Anything at all that might help?
Well, it's not about Daddy, but I heard from Daddy that Mom had a secret.
Shoko had a secret?
Ooh. What's her secret?
Did you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
Yeah, I did.
Now I have to... Why? Oh, I don't know. Did you watch Detective Conan? Conan, whatever. I don't know if it's in the English version, but in the German translation, one of the black organization, Wehrmuth? I don't know what the English name is. Wehrmuth. Says to run. Secret makes a woman. And just this Shoko had a secret made me remember that phrase. I hate my brain sometimes. It's the same with Feierabend, which basically means you're off work. Your time off begins. And there was this ad when I was way younger about from a meat, sausage, whatever company, and they had the jingle about Feierabend, wie das duftet. Kräftig, deftig, würzig, gut. And every time I hear Feierabend, this song pops up in my head and I'm like, no, I don't want to hear it. Okay, yeah, I did.
That whole company was a big scam.
Scam?
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money. She got really rich like that.
Shoko did this?
Yep.
By herself?
No, dummy. Of course it was with other people. I saw gangsters there sometimes.
Ooh.
If she ever got into trouble, she had them take care of it.
I am scanning all known crime databases, but I cannot find any reports referencing this. They must have been extraordinarily careful.
I'm not saying that. She's not okay. Well, I shouldn't say she's not okay. If he's saying she's okay, then she's okay. Unless she's saying otherwise. Because telling her that she's not okay would actually not do her any good either. So, yeah, I think she's okay. Sorry. This game is making me angry. So...
You were talking to yourself again. I heard you. It's creepy. You should cut that out.
I was talking to Iva out loud before I noticed Mizuki in the car. That must be what she's referring to.
Mizuki is still unaware I exist?
Yeah, I know there's no reason to hide it, since she already knows about Abyss. It's just hard to explain.
You're not gonna just pop out of my... Yeah, thank you.
Understood. But I am ready to be introduced at any time. Just let me know when the time is right.
It's not a proposal, no need to be so formal. Shit, I said that out loud.
Date, I think you should go to the hospital.
Okay, I guess I have to say it.
Not okay.
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy to drop you off.
That's not what I meant. Why are you always so pushy, Date?
I'm not pushy, I'm just worried.
You've got a weird way of showing it. Doesn't look like you're worried. You're just weird.
You've always got something smart to say, huh?
True.
Just like Renju.
Date.
I keep
What about
talking to
Daddy?
myself when I'm alone.
Nothing.
You have no tact, do you? This is why you're single and always will be.
Yo, Mizuki, that's harsh. That's harsh. But yeah, talking to yourself is totally fine. It's actually quite healthy to do so. Well, in what's the word for it? If you don't do it constantly, like 24/7, it is actually considered healthy to do some self-talking. And yeah, he's totally fine. Everybody does it. And if somebody tells you they are not talking to themselves, it's just a lie.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo. I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a 6th grader.
Hey, what are you implying?
Ooh, did I make you mad? Now I'm stuck in a car with an angry old creepy pervert.
I am not an old creepy
Yo.
pervert. And even if you were my age, you're not my type.
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
Hey, you started it.
Stupid old man.
Punk-ass kid.
Well, if she were my age, she wouldn't be more my type than the idol. Especially because of her voice. I am a voice-focused kind of person. If they have annoying voices, I can't. Yeah. You know, I can deal with it, but I wouldn't want to be in a relationship with someone whose voice is grating for the ears. You know what I mean? And of course, it's a person. I can't talk today. Personal preference, but for example, PewDiePie's girlfriend. I hate her voice. Matcha? Marstia? I don't know. Yeah, it's ugh. True. Okay, they moved the body. Mizuki and I walked back into Sunfish
Detective
Pocket.
Date. Good to see you, sir. And this is...
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Oh, I am so sorry. She's the victim's...
Yes. Please let us through.
Okay, what do we have here? Beer kegs. The ranger's corpse was hung up by 3 wires. The wires were tied to 3 kegs.
Each keg has a capacity of 20 liters. All 3 kegs were filled in approximately 55 pounds each.
Okay, so they... Right, so... 165 pounds. Roughly 80 something kilos. 83. No, it's 2.5, right? Let's say 80 something. He must be light. Okay, Inspector, what do you have? I can ask his name again. Any leads?
No, we didn't find anything today.
Are you getting enough rest?
No, not these past few days.
I thought so. Once this is over, get some rest, alright?
You too,
Aw.
Detective Date.
We're so caring to our inspectors. Aren't we nice? Oh, there's a camera.
Iba, did you get anything from the surveillance camera?
Unfortunately, no. All
What?
of the recordings from local surveillance equipment have been erased.
Ah.
What about backups?
There are none. Nothing was uploaded to the cloud either.
Okay, interesting. There's a lot of futuristic setting where everything should be up in the clouds. Cloud. There are pictures of girls on display. Probably the girls that are working here.
What are you staring at? Creeper.
I agree.
What? They are possible suspects. What is so wrong with looking at the pictures? I'm not even really seeing anything except their hair color. So... Yo. Chill. Are you jealous, you two? Since Iva is presenting herself female and you have kind of the... What's the word? Wow. I haven't watched anime in a while. The outwardly aggressive against her love interest, but actually sweetheart kind of vibe. My brain isn't functioning today. Which is fine-ish in that during that age, you know, having an older person you're interested in, just as long as the older person doesn't reciprocate that feeling. Okay. You know, it's totally fine to have a... Is it puppy crush? Puppy love, oh my god. Towards someone you're basically living with. Okay. You can leave if you need to.
I thought I already told you. Sitting around rotting away in that hospital would be worse.
Still.
I know what you're trying to say. For a little girl to find her dad like that and then want to go back to the scene, I think it's totally weird, right?
In fairness, it is also weird for an adult policeman to acquiesce such a request from a child.
Yes.
But this is what I wanted. I didn't want to run away from it. I wanted to confront it. I didn't want to be weak.
You are allowed to be weak, Mizuki. You are 12 years old. You lost both your parents within 24 hours. You are not expected to be fine. You can cry, you can break down, you can react, you can be emotional. That is not considered weak, that is actually strong. You are able to feel something, show emotion, and be true to yourself instead of repressing your feelings and acting fine. Oh.
How could I forget? I'll never be able to get that image out of my head. Not until the day I die.
You were telling me earlier that you could spot things only a daughter would know.
I know what I said. I'll tell you if I notice anything.
Notice anything?
Did you hear me? I said I'll tell you if I see anything.
Aww, like that. I can't. But okay. What else? Kitchen door. A doorway to the kitchen. Oil drums. This oil drum must be some kind of interior decor.
The capacity of this oil drum is 200 liters. It weighs approximately 44 pounds when empty.
Ooh,
Let me check inside.
X-ray. There we go. Oh, there's something inside.
What?
There's something inside.
I stepped up to the drum.
This is the oil drum.
This is the kind of oil drum that has a lid, right?
Correct.
Let's open it.
What is that? Yes? Do tell. I have no idea. Ah, okay, a watch.
This is the wristwatch Renju always wore. No doubt about it.
Does it
How
have,
did this get here?
does it have a recording feature, maybe? Can we look at it? No? What? Menu? Apparently not. Are we going to talk to her about it?
Jeez, you're pushy. Pushy men are seen as desperate. This is why no one likes you. Besides, Date? Never mind. Just do your investigation or whatever.
What was she gonna say?
I want to know as well.
Now is not the time to worry about such things.
Okay, what else do we have? Kitchen window. You can see the kitchen back there. Nothing looks suspicious. Sign. The store's signboard says Sunfish Pocket. This chair, is that trident connected to the chair? I wouldn't want to sit there.
Spear?
Trident.
It more closely resembles a harpoon of sorts. I believe this is a trident.
Any chance this was used in the murder?
No, there are no traces of blood on the trident, and no indication that Renju was stabbed.
Well, he was stabbed in the eye socket, no? Store's menu.
Dragon's Palace Pasta. 1800 yen. 1800?
Isn't that pretty average?
Expensive. I don't know what's in there, but $18 roughly for a pasta dish. That's harsh. Okay, can we? So we picked up the chair. Yeah. Filled with water. Do you have anything else? I'm not gonna ask the name. Window. What else? What's the status?
Nothing special.
Nothing special. Okay. The officer is guarding the doorway. Cash register. A register near the doorway. Menu. Wooden barrel. A barrel made of wood. Nothing special about it. Chair. Chair. Table. A table. I can't find any clues on it. Another trident. So... they sometimes decorate the chairs with tridents. It's a light that looks like a jellyfish. Probably not a clue. Counter.
The corpse was strung up near this counter.
Yeah?
The autopsy report indicates that the contents of the victim's intestines were excreted upon death.
That's
But
normal.
no traces of that have been found in the area, nor on the corpse itself.
Again, okay.
This evidence makes it highly likely that Renju was killed somewhere else.
Again.
It must have been considerably difficult to carry more than 150 pounds.
What do you mean?
Renju weighed approximately 158 pounds. I can estimate a person's weight by analyzing their bone structure, muscle, and fat.
Okay. But that also means somebody cleaned him up after, well, the muscles loosened and let everything free. Let everything out. Kitchen door. Anything? What? Lifesaver. The walls are decorated with life preservers.
Aiba, can you recall the time we discovered the corpse?
Of course.
Boom. So we have there are deep impressions left on his neck.
Strangulation?
Yeah.
Correct.
Isn't
The
that
face shows clear signs of congestion, along with petechia around the face and throat. Both are clear evidence of asphyxiation.
Any indication of the murder weapon?
Most likely a twisted piece of cloth. The culprit approached Renju from behind and wrapped the cloth around his neck, choking him in an attempt to suffocate him. The specific cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. Put more simply, the suspect strangled Renju to death from behind.
Do we have an estimated TOD?
I still love that time of death. Aggravates? Turns into, I don't know, Tod, which is the German word for death.
Yesterday, around 8 p.m.
So Renji was murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I found the body.
Okay, face. What?
The autopsy report discovered the presence of benzodiazepine. It is a common sedative. The dosage found in the victim's bloodstream was extremely high. It can be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before his death.
Okay, so the left eye has been pulled
This
out.
bears similarity to Shoko's. The left eyeball was removed while the victim was still alive.
Huh. Okay, body.
The time of discovery was 10:20 p.m. You of course already know this, but you and Mizuki were the first to discover Renju's corpse. The body was hanged from the ceiling, similar to how a fish would be. A thick hook was embedded in the upper jaw, and the wires connecting to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling beams. There was also a hook on the other end of each wire. The 3 beer kegs were attached to these hooks. We have found no fingerprints.
Again, okay. Anything else? The wires can't interact with those. Neck again. Renju's approximate time of death was yesterday, Saturday, around 8 p.m. He was strangled by a cloth or something similar from behind. Okay. So sedatives were detected in Renju's body. He was barely conscious before he was killed. Left eye again. Renju and Shoko both had their left eye taken before they were killed. Okay. Anything else? Body again. Renju's corpse was found hanging from the ceiling beam over the counter. Am I missing something? That's the barrel. Oil drums, right? Okay, that seems to be it. Normally it closes itself when I'm done, but sure. Counter? What do you want me to see? I've interacted with everything here. Okay, do you have anything? Mizuki is looking at the spot where we found Ranger.
Are you doing okay?
Oh, sorry. Just staring.
If you're having a hard time, you can tell me.
Yeah.
I'm fine. It's not like the body is lying here.
Can we grab her and shake her while supporting her head? So she stopped saying she's fine when she's not?
Are you really okay?
Yeah, I am.
No.
Don't you have an investigation to do? Or are you stalling?
Kinda. Mizuki acts tough, but deep inside... Oh, I can't interact with her anymore. She's whipping me. Okay. How can I look at the watch that we found? Doorway? This club is located on the second floor of the building. We used the elevator to get here.
Iba, can you check the operation records of this elevator?
Searching. Found it. The elevator records are sent automatically to building management. According to the record from yesterday, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, this elevator stopped on the second floor only once. At 8:55 p.m. The weight of the car's cargo was approximately 310 pounds.
Listen.
I think we've checked everything we need to.
Idiot.
I agree. We should compile our evidence and inferences.
Mizuki, you ready to leave?
What? But we aren't done investigating.
What do you mean?
There are still people I want to talk to.
I should probably make it a Jackson specific one. What did you say? I'm sorry, I didn't pay attention. You already what? What do you mean? There's still people I want to talk to. And what people are you wanting to talk to? Any places you can think of that I don't know about?
Well, there is one place. Have you heard of Golden Yokocho in the entertainment district? Daddy
Nope.
used to go to a place called Marble a lot. Maybe they know something about him.
Do you want to talk to Oda? Do you want to talk to Iris? Iris?
Yeah. Daddy owned Lemniscate and Iris works for them. She used to work here too.
So she might know something.
I'll call her.
Mizuki tried calling Iris, but there was no answer. Oh, don't tell me my first title
Have
went...
any idea where she might be?
I don't know. Iris is into a lot of things.
Actually influenced her to be dead now. Okay. Mizuki, do you want to talk to Oda?
Yeah. Oda is in here all the time. He might know something. I'll call him.
Ota's phone is broken. He dropped it in a puddle.
Sounds like Ota. He's so clumsy.
We'd have to talk to him in person.
He's probably at Lemniscate or Matsushita Diner.
Okay, so I have choices now? So the elevator only stopped on the second floor once last night. 8:55 p.m. and with the 310 pounds inside. If Ranger is 158. What was it? 310. That's not a lot. 150? Roughly 152. Right? 152, so... The murderer was even lighter than... Not by much, but... Oh. Here we go now, Mizuki. Let's head out.
Lemniscate, Matsushita Diner, and Marble. Let's head out.
Okay.
Man. Okay, yeah, let's go Matsushita Diner first.
Hello, welcome. You're Mizuki, right? Otis' friend?
Yep.
And you...
Oh, I suppose I should introduce myself more formally.
At least something a little more than flashing your badge.
My name is Kaname Date.
Mr. Date, what can I help you with?
You're looking gorgeous today.
Oh, stop, you charmer. But you're not getting a discount out of me.
I knew you were a pedo, Date, but I didn't think you were a cougar hunter too.
I am neither of those things.
Mizuki, can you wait outside while I'm trying to get her to talk?
I completely forgot. I wonder where he got off to. But he'll come back soon. He always does. Runs off, then comes back.
I'm beginning to have doubts about the management of this establishment.
I'm beginning to have doubts that this husband even exists.
Oh, everything here is delicious. But my personal favorite is our omelet rice.
Did you want to eat here?
No, I don't have much of an appetite. How's your stomach?
Same. I don't think I can eat right now.
Understandably so.
He went out early this morning. I don't know where.
I see.
As always. Does this woman even know anything? I took my business card out of my pocket and handed it to Mayumi.
Sorry to be a bother, but when Ota comes back, can you tell him to contact me?
Oh, well, sure.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay, got it.
Date, let's go somewhere else.
Yeah, let's go.
You might want to, I don't know. Oh, yeah, map. Leave a note with it so she knows what's going on when you leave. Because I don't think she can remember much. Oh, what's going on? Oh.
Oh, what? Hey there, handsome.
Excuse me?
I cannot even right now. Hold on, give me just one sec. Mizuki, do you know this guy?
Yeah?
Can you introduce me, please?
She is surprisingly unprofessional for a receptionist.
Come on, it's just not so bad.
Date. No. No, I'm sorry, but no, that is highly unprofessional And yes, you don't necessarily need an any kind of training to be a receptionist. In some cases you do, in some cases you don't. So no. If we can date in this game, which I do not think we can, I get to veto this, and I'm vetoing this so hard you won't be able to sit, Date, alright? Now, move on. Thanks.
Could you contain yourself for 5 minutes, Date?
Thanks, Iba. For once we agree. Things have been pretty serious around here lately.
Yeah, totally. You never think about, like, my boss getting murdered, you know? Like, what are even the chances?
Does she know
The
already?
odds of hitting the lotto. But I was kind of lucky, in a weird way.
What?
Some of my old friends hit me up asking about it, you know? Feels like we're old alumni or something.
She certainly found the bright side of this situation.
Yeah, in front of the daughter of her boss who was killed yesterday. Can I fire her?
Ota? Nah, I haven't seen him today. How is he?
The receptionist knows Ota too?
Ota happens to be the kind of otaku who actually has social skills.
Those are the ones you have to watch out for.
Huh?
Nothing. Anyway, could you give me a call if Ota shows up? I have my number here.
I took out my business card and handed it over to the receptionist.
Yeah, I got his number.
Let us pray that the privilege will not be abused.
Yes, we shall. Okay, have you seen Iris?
Iris? You mean Asa? She's recording a podcast in the underground studio.
Again.
Oh, that's why she didn't pick up the phone.
If you need her right away, I can try contacting her.
No,
Yes.
it's fine. This can wait until she's done.
I know, she's
For sure.
What?
For
hard
sure.
to deal with
As in, I got
and
you.
hard to ignore.
I don't believe I've ever heard that sequence of sounds spoken out loud before.
What sequence of sounds? I'm sorry, I didn't pay attention. It's fine, this can wait until she's done. For sure, what? For sure? As in, I got you? Okay. What's going to happen to the office?
Oh, haven't heard anything about that yet. The VP might take over, we might get absorbed by another office. Just when I got a job, too. Man, what am I gonna do if this place closes up?
Now the reality is
anyway,
hitting her.
Tell me, Date.
Or
what
not.
kind of girls do you like? Because I'm the committed type, you know? Would you consider me a candidate? Hmm?
No.
Well, I could go out sometime.
Wow, dude.
You disgust me.
We are totally in
My
agreement.
apologies. Never mind.
Okay. We'll have a talk with your boss and get you fired. I'm sorry, but how is it possible that you got a job with that work ethic? Do you know her?
I mean, yeah, but
Yeah, of course we know each other. We're like best friends. We hang out, we party.
we do not party.
Hey, hey!
She's the kind of person I would avoid as much as possible if I had to. Oh, sure.
The most likely scenario is that the final decision was made by the head of the company.
Sadly.
Renju.
Sadly. Let's go.
Mizuki, let's go. Staying here would be a waste.
Yeah. Where should we go next?
I don't think I can. I can't move, I can just move the camera. The only time I can move is when I'm in Somnium, whatever. It's the only time I can move, and I can only move as Iba. Too much to ask, Erikai. I'm sorry, I can't oblige. Alright, Golden Yokocho.
Is this it?
Yeah.
You know about this place?
Yeah. This is where I met Renju for the first time.
Interesting. Didn't think this was your kind of spot.
This place is special. You can find all sorts of shady characters here. It's the best place for gathering information about a case. So that's why.
That is only a partial truth.
Shut up.
Huh?
Let's head inside.
You know me, I don't really see sexual in the wow.
Where is everyone?
It's been like this for a while. Not many people come here anymore.
Innuendos?
Mama should be here soon, though.
Innuendo?
Okay.
Unless you hammer them right into my head.
In other news,
Ooh.
at 6:10 p.m. yesterday, on the outer circle of the Capital City Highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck. MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
Okay, didn't pay attention, but was maybe important. Something about a drug driver. What? Okay, should be here. The outer circles of the Capital City Highway. At least 1 truck has arrested a driver of the truck suspected to be the cause. Okay. There are bottles lined up on the counter. Let's count them. Why? Nine bottles. There are 9 bottles on the counter. Okay. Are we passing time right now? The menu. It was written on the back. What is that? Picture. A picture on the wall. It's a little odd. Yes. Yes, to say the least. Yes. So, are you tired yet?
No. And what do you mean by that?
Nothing. Just let me know when you're tired. You can go home anytime you want.
You aren't really worried about me, you just think I'm annoying, right? Don't beat around the bush, just say it. But you know what? It wouldn't matter anyway because I'm not going home.
I can understand why she wouldn't want to be home alone. Her voice was so annoying. It was even more annoying than Asad's voice. Tessa's voice. What was her third name? I don't know. I think the criteria to hire someone is the amount of annoyance their voice can get. I think they have an annoyance meter in the hiring office in HQ, and I'm like, okay, come on right in, and now talk. Yes, your voice is perfect for this job. You are hired. Okay, about Renju, it's been a long time since we did this. Having fun at school?
It's okay.
Is it?
Yup.
Do you have a lot of friends?
Nope.
Yeah, but I don't really like my elementary school friends. They're too immature. I have more fun with Iris and Ota.
I don't know if they're too immature. You're just very mature for your age.
You think so? The kids at school are so stupid. They gossip about who had their first kiss for days. I don't see why that's anyone's business.
These grade schoolers move fast.
Nah, not really. It's pretty normal nowadays.
You haven't kissed anyone yet, have you?
No, I'm not interested in that.
Oh, thank God.
I don't get why he's so personally invested in her life. Yes, he's living with her, he knows her parents, but I don't see a kind of fatherly bond going on. It's more like strangers, well, dancing around each other in awkwardness. Okay, it's been a long time.
Did what?
Sat at a table together like this. We haven't eaten dinner together in a while. After I finish working on this case, we should do it again.
Why?
Okay, that
Because of what
explains
happened
a
to my
lot.
mom and daddy? I don't need that.
Date, this is where you need to take a stronger role as her guardian.
True.
Data suggests that children who eat alone are prone to mental imbalances and poor physical condition.
True.
The meals you prepare do have sufficient nutritional content. However, you need to make sure that Mizuki is eating all of it. Otherwise, your effort is wasted.
Yeah, but I still want to know the story behind why she's living with him and not either of her parents. Yes, now it's obvious, but before they were just separated. So they either could have taken turns or whatever, but why is she living with him? You know? Okay, Mizuki, we should at least have one meal together.
I told you I don't want to.
Why not?
Because... I don't like how you hold chopsticks. It makes me sick.
Really now? People have always told me that I have good technique. Some even say it's beautiful.
It's disgusting. Too clean. Besides, there's no point in eating together.
Why is that?
Because you don't talk when you're eating. I don't like sitting in silence.
Well, we don't have to be quiet.
It's fine, I don't like hearing you talk either.
I believe she has entered her teenage rebellion phase a year early.
This is gonna be rough.
I know, Aiba, you're saying that her mental scars, wounds, whatever, have healed, which is not the case. I am sorry. But now you're just saying, alright, she's a teenager, so she's in a rebellious phase. No. This is a combination of, yes, her being a teenager, but also being emotionally and mentally wounded and scarred because she lost her fucking parents just not even 48 hours ago. Damn, you're expecting too much of a 12-year-old. Yes. She's acting tough, which is not healthy. I should know from personal experience. It is just not healthy. Okay, Bad Ranger.
Hey, Date. What did you and Daddy used to talk about when you were here?
I don't remember a lot of it. I was usually drinking pretty hard.
Don't worry, I have everything recorded. In fact, the conversation about you taking care of Mizuki took place here, at Marble.
Really?
Right.
The topic was brought up several times afterward, but the first time was here. 4 years ago, after drinking enough liquid courage, Renju asked you to take care of Mizuki. At the time, Renju was recently divorced, buried in work at Lemniscate, and mentally unstable. It was a display of excellent judgment. It was a good thing that he managed to swallow his pride.
You think so? Sometimes, I don't think it was the right move.
You should have more confidence. I guarantee you that it was the best decision.
Let's hope so.
Okay. I want to see that conversation.
Dante, honey. Long time no see.
Hey, Mama, how have you been?
Oh, tired and sore, but not in a fun way.
Watch the innuendo in front of the kid.
Oh, who is this?
Okay, I guess since the bar isn't open yet. But I did expect, you know, louder, more fleshy makeup. Maybe Mama will change her look later, but... Huh. We might see it. I don't know.
Renju's daughter.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Oh, it must have been hard. I saw on the news.
It's okay. Really.
Oh, it must have been so hard. Stupid Ren. What was he thinking, leaving his little girl like this? Oh. Oh.
Hey, Mama. I wanted to ask you some questions about Renju.
Oh. I guess crying isn't gonna solve the thing, is it?
No, what you're doing is actually a good thing right now. You're showing that it is totally fine to show your emotions. Yes, it might not be the most appropriate in front of the person that is actually suffering, but sometimes feeling those feelings for that person actually helps them.
Go ahead, ask away. I'll help any way I can.
Should we finish this conversation or should we do it tomorrow? I'm getting tired, so just asking for a friend. First time?
Yeah, I mean, at some fish pocket they served alcohol, but I've never been to a bar like this.
Well, I would hope not. You're in elementary school.
Well, Daddy invited me along sometimes, but I was too shy to go.
Good call.
I was planning on going one day, when I was old enough to drink. I wanted to go to a bar with Daddy.
Cute. Okay, are you scared of Mama?
Not really.
Oh, don't worry, honey. I don't bite. I'm only aggressive when it comes to men 20 through 65.
That's a pretty wide range.
Yeah.
Gotta widen my net for a catch like you, Date, honey.
I think I'll ignore that one.
Huh? Huh?
I think I'll ignore it as well.
Huh? Okay, got Mama.
I heard that shady characters hang out here. So who are you and how do you fit in?
No one special. I'm just a facilitator.
A facilitator?
People who come in here tend to have very specific interests. I help accommodate.
Oh, okay.
Mama's like, an informant.
That's right. And I won't charge you this time.
Ooh.
Just promise to get the bastards who did this to Ren for me.
Right, this is for Renju.
I promise.
Same with medical. People, you shouldn't promise anything. But then again, I guess it is not as bad to promise to try to catch the perpetrator in a murder or stuff like that. But overall, promising something you can't keep is always a bad thing. Sure, this is a game, so we will be able to catch the culprit for sure. But still. Mama, what do you have to say? How's business?
Not bad.
Hey, that's good. I want you to keep this place open as long as you can. It makes me feel sad and old when a place I used to visit closes down.
Well, then you should visit more often. I could hook you up in more ways than one.
Just the one way is fine, thanks.
Okay. Is Ranger regular?
I haven't seen him for a while. I thought I was going to shrivel up and die of boredom without you boys around.
Oh,
Shrivel
Mama.
You look like a purple water balloon.
That's right. Care to give me a poke?
I'll pass, thanks.
Yo, the implications are strong with this one.
Have you heard any rumors about Renju? Anything about grudges, disputes?
Is it okay to talk in front of Mizuki?
She
Yes,
wants to
I
know.
want to be here.
Trust me, you couldn't drag her away.
If you say so. Apparently, Ren had some connections with the Kumakura gang.
Which is... Oh, memories.
A gang?
Yeah, real rough customers. This is their turf.
So Daddy was involved with gangsters.
Mizuki, that company Shoko was running, were they also tied to the Kumakuras?
I don't know.
What else do you remember?
Well, there was the watch incident. I'm sure you remember that one.
No.
Watch incident?
You don't remember? Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch. Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my life, or whatever. He blew up on you. That was the only time I've ever seen Ren that mad. That's why I remember it so well.
Was it this watch?
I pulled out the watch I had in my pocket. You did not give it to... What? It was the one I found in the oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Yeah, that's it. Why do you have it? Was it at the scene? Ren was given that watch by his lover. It was an anniversary gift, I think.
Lover?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot Mizuki was here.
No, it's fine.
But of course, it wasn't an affair. This was all after he was divorced.
Daddy had a new lover.
Okay. But before we continue this conversation, I shall save, and we shall do it tomorrow. Yes. It has saved. Yes. Oy. An interesting soundtrack, actually, but yeah. That was a lot to take in. Again, not as much as the first time around, but the plot thickens, as they say. And I'm really curious as to what his past will reveal about him and this case, possibly. We shall see. We shall see. Alright. Thanks for stopping by, Erika. And everyone else as well, of course. And I'll see you tomorrow, maybe. Bye-bye!